Ironheart star Dominique Thorne explains how Riri Williams is different from Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man as the heroine gets ready to return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As the MCU timeline gets further into 2025, the next TV show that will be arriving from Marvel Studios on Disney Plus is Ironheart, after years of being in development. With Riri replacing Tony in several ways, following the heroic loss of Iron Man in Phase 3, her upcoming series on Disney Plus will be tackling things differently from Ironheart's Marvel Comics canon. In a new interview with SX magazine via GamesRadar, Thorne addressed how the MCU is tackling Ironheart's story, following her introduction in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Not only does Thorne explain how Riri differs from Tony Stark, she also references how the hero operating without someone like Tony as a mentor following his Avengers Endgame death affects her story, as she shared the following. There's a clear understanding that she's not Tony Stark. She does not have $1 billion at her disposal. She does not have the resources. She doesn't have the mentorship or the guidance. And so what does it look like for someone like the Hood to enter her sphere now, where she is vulnerable and reflecting? It does set the stage for a very interesting journey ahead to see the people who pop up as she's working to get those answers, and what the scale of their influence can be, if any. Thorne's comments make sense, as while Riri and Tony have a notable dynamic in the comics, the MCU can't really tackle it, since Downey Jr.'s Iron Man is not around anymore, and the storyline of his a.k.a. replica appears to not be part of the MCU. However, as Thorne explains, that makes the Ironheart show even more fascinating, since it gives Riri different challenges to overcome. Without the same resources and foundation as Tony, Riri has to rely even more on herself to decide how she operates as a superhero, as well as how she develops her Ironheart armor. The Ironheart trailer also demonstrated that the story will be more dependent on Riri's intelligence and morals, while navigating new players like the Hood, which makes her upcoming story seem compelling. It's also crucial to remember that not only does Riri lack the same financial resources as Tony, but she also doesn't have as many connections as some MCU heroes do, since she is not involved with the Avengers at this point in her arc. However, this could arguably allow Ironheart to let Riri shine more as she evolves in her journey as one of the MCU's newer superheroes. From everything Thorne described about the show, Ironheart's return to the MCU timeline is going to be fascinating to follow, especially given how long it has been since fans last saw the character. Based on Thorne's comments, the Ironheart series is also clearly going to make sure that Riri is more than just Iron Man's replacement, and show how she is unique even when drawing on similarities between her and Downey Jr.'s beloved MCU character. With a month left to go, the world will soon get to witness for themselves how the Ironheart show will take Riri's story further.